Hey guys, and welcome back to another EverQuest 2 video. We're doing the line of quests for Yasha Reblade, and on the last quest, she had us go put the barricade up to basically give a little bit more defense to this area from the rival orcs that are attacking. So we're going to go ahead and talk to her and see what else she has in store for us. Wait a moment, your timing is perfect. We need someone to light the signal fire atop the cliff to the east. And my choices are what for, sounds easy, I'll do it. I'm not able to help you right now, so I'm going to say what for, because I'm curious. It is to alert the fledgling city of New Hollis of the orcs that have been attacking our outpost. To warn them, venture east and you will find an imposing wall of ice with a rope ladder scaling it. Climb the ladder to the ice shelf above and signal the fire up there. I'll light it, Yasha. How do I climb? So I'm going to say I'll light it. So it's Flame On, which is kind of a little joke, I guess, from the Fantastic Four. Level 4, you get at least 1 silver and 16 copper. And then again, you get a little item. Now, if you want to know what this item is, just hold the control button down and left click on it. It will pop up in a little window. And this is a house item. This is, you can zoom out, you can zoom in. It's something you can put in your guild hall or you can put in your house. It's just for looks. It doesn't really have a lot of purpose. But it is an essential part of the game. People can get really in-depth into the house. And so if you look over here, you'll see a little blue dot on the map. We're going to head on this way. And there it is. There's the rope ladder she was referring to. Now to scale the rope ladder, you merely need to walk straight into it. You don't have to press anything special. Just keep walking. And your guy will start climbing. Now you can climb sideways to avoid certain obstacles that may be in the way. Later on in the game, you climb all sorts of different things other than rope bridges like moss and stuff. If there's several people going up and down the rope ladder, you don't have to worry about being knocked off or knocking somebody else off. You can walk right through them or climb right through them. Not a big deal. Now, when you're climbing these things, a lot of the time you want to stop right before you get to the top and look around, make sure there's no enemies that are going to hit you right before you get there. In this case, we're perfectly safe, so just keep walking. And here you see some rock creatures. There's no red outline around them, which means they are not ready to attack. They are, however, level 4, which is why their name is in yellow. If you go above where you targeted them, you'll see that they have an arrow down. The arrow down usually means that they are at least a level less than what they say they are. So they're easier than a level 4. They may be level 3 or level 2. As you see later on, there are different classes of bad guys, just like there's different classes that you can pick. So you may be fighting a mage or a tank, and so therefore sometimes they're easier or harder for you than if there's an arrow up, it usually means they are harder than that level. Heroic means they're even harder than that. So here's the signal fire that they want us to click on. We're going to go ahead and look up, and a little hand will appear when we highlight it and click on it, and it will say light signal fire. You can see up there the fire has been lit, and these guys have jumped out at us and started to attack, so we're going to go ahead and hit them back. These guys actually are level 4, but they have 2 arrows down, which means basically they're like level 2 or level 1. And of course we got a little bit more experience, so we leveled, and we got a couple new spells. So as you can see, your spell line or your combat spells right here on your hotbar are filling up rather quickly. If you right click on it and say open up new hotbar, you can have another one. You can have as many of these as you want. You can move them around, put them on the side, put them on the left or the top, wherever you want them. So if you look at this, this is our first line of buffs. Now these are 2 different buffs, but you can only have 1 on at a time for these. As you can see, 1 increases strength, decreases defense of caster, but increases crushing and piercing. So this is an offensive one, whereas this one reduces physical damage done, increases stamina. So this is the defensive stance. So you can only have an offensive or defensive stance activated at the time. Can have both. So we're going to pick defense for now. And as you see, the other one grayed out. This is not to say that you can't have several buffs on your guy working at the same time. You can and you will have sometimes an entire row or 2, depending on the class that you picked to play. Now to get back down the ladder, you do the exact same thing. You can either jump down, but you will get hurt if you do. Sometimes you can survive it, and so you can jump down and actually land back on the rope ladder. to stop yourself from being hurt. And again, you just hit the back key to go down the ladder, the up key to go up the ladder. And your guy will climb down slowly and surely. Then keep backing up and your guy will jump off the ladder. Go ahead and zoom back in and we'll run back over as your quest has updated and has said to return back to Yasha Reblade. Always check to make sure that it wants you to go back, that there's not some other task that it wants you to go and do while you're in the area. Sometimes it will update and say, hey, while you're there, go ahead and relight the fire or pick up the wood or do something else in the area. And it's nothing worse than running all the way back to the NPC to find out that you need to go all the way back. The signal fire burns bright, but what took you so long? I was growing concerned. I encountered some of the orcs up there. Holy twins, you killed them, didn't you? I knew you were brought to this floating island by the fates, and now you have proven it. Thank you. I'm not sure that's true, so thank you. But we're not going to read the rest because that's part of the next quest. So this is Flame On, level 4, and so you got a new table out of it, a level 1 silver and 23 copper. Go ahead and hit accept, and we're going to go ahead and back up. So if you guys like these videos, please hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment below. You know, guys, or hit me up in game. I'm happy to group. Thanks again for watching.